Let's just check down here. But we'll have.
I agree.
Keep saying that. Should we go in?
Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall
We'll come back.
behind the pool.
Hey, bros, what are you guys doing?
Look at her. Ain't she some kind of beauty? You know, that's where all the immigrants used to pass through.
Wish they still allowed average Janes and Joes to enter. You know, you gotta be somebody now.
Yes, the immigrants used to pass through there. I don't know if it's a reference to the Statue of Liberty. Maybe it is. What are you kids doing? Digging in the ground. And those, look at these guys. Look at these guys.
friend.
What do you think these kids are doing? They're spinning around in circles. See, this is what happens when you don't have video games. This is what passes for entertainment before video games were invented, guys. This. You just did this all day long until you collapse. And, you know, puke on the floor because you're so dizzy. This is basically entertainment back before we had video games. So you're gonna feel sorry for these guys because they're in a bad place right now. Look at this. That's so pathetic, guys. Come on, find a Pokemon game or something. What are you guys doing? Terrifying. Can I eat your popcorn? No, I can't.
One swing and feet of wonderment.
You wanna let me through here, pal?
Street's closed for your safety, fella. They're prepping tonight's fireworks back there.
There's enough TNT back there to blow Peking to Kingdom Come. Again. Roadblock. Better find another way around.
Yes. Not that there's a road behind here anyway. Notice how the road is missing. Alright, well, let's go up.
If I told you a man could shoot lightning
So this
from
game
his
has
fingers
Vigors,
down,
Marlowe's
would you
patented
believe me?
Vigors, Murder of
If I
Crows,
told you a man could hoist a one-ton
and
stallion
Devil's
straight into
Kiss.
the air, would you believe me?
Let's go have a look at these.
Well, friends, I am here today to tell. Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir, no, ma'am. Those are Vigors I'm talking about. Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine gift of the Vigor? One swig, and feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know our prophet is fair. You know our prophet is kind. And he has asked, personally asked Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you these amazing wonders. Praise
Right.
be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair city.
So this game has Vigors,
If I told you a man
and the
could
game
shoot
doesn't
lightning from
really
his
explain
fingers
what
now,
they are
would
or
you
where they
believe
come
me?
from until
If I
much
told you a
later.
man could hoist a one-ton stallion straight into the air, would you believe?
What is this? The envy of all his peers. Looks like Jimmy's friends are jealous for these poor kids. Because Jimmy's dad gave him a pack of Minor Victory so he can get lung cancer. Yes, Minor Victory, the only brand designed especially for kids.
Well, friends, I am
Lung
here
cancer.
today to tell. Those are no flights of fancy.
So these guys are really loud.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of Bucking Bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, Bucking Bronco is just the ticket.
Right, so this is like a tutorial section where they show you all the
Young
different
sir, young
figures
miss, roll
and
up
game
try the
mechanics.
Give it a shot.
Bucking Bronco, find the devil, good sir, and cast him out. Do you have what it takes?
Maybe. But you know, they don't really explain to you where this stuff came from.
And there's devil number one.
So this figure basically throws people out of cover. Wait, what? Oh, I missed. Really? How did I miss? Wrong person. How do I... Wait a minute, what? I was aiming right at him. Look at this. Look at this.
Devil number two. Woo, he's on a roll. And that's three. We have a winner. Here you go, friend. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, Bucking Bronco is your answer.
Alright. So basically it's just like the plasmids in the first two games. But they actually explain to you what plasmids are in the first two games.
I'll try.
Whereas here, they don't really tell you what Vigors are until much later. So it's like you have these kind of magic powers that defy science and logic. And you just don't know where they came from. The game never really explains to you. Come on, come on. Crap. So we hit 20, I get the prize. There you go. If you deliberately get less than 20, you get the other prize too. Let me just do that anyway. So you see that pile of money there? You can get that pile of money if you just deliberately get less than 20 but more than 10. In case you're wondering, this is a weapon tutorial. Oh, I'm just gonna stop. I just hit the. I'm gonna stop now. So weapons tutorials, plasmid or vigor tutorials. I mean, weapons are relatively self-explanatory. I mean, guns are guns, right? But the vigors, they don't really explain to you where they come from. Until much later in the game. They don't even like. It's not that I'm asking for, you know, the story to be told immediately. Often, the, you know, storytelling, you deliberately hold back on the story, right? But, you know, at least give us something to go on. It's just kind of magic. This clown is just not having. Look at him. This clown is just not amused by all this. I mean, if you think back to the first game, the first Bioshock, the great thing about that story was that there's like two stories. There was the story that Atlas told you, and then there was the actual story. And because Atlas was lying to you the whole time, right? Spoiler alert. Look at these guys getting lung cancer at a young age. Good job, guys. So the story that Atlas told you. So, but then, even though one of the stories was fake, it was a coherent story, and so, you know, you were happy that you knew what was going on, or you thought you knew what was going on, even though you were being lied to. Whereas here, they just don't explain the vigors. They don't even lie to you about the vigors. They just don't tell you anything. And if they lied to you about where the vigors came from, I'd be happier because at least, you know, they're giving you a story.
Riding the Skyline Solar was originated by adolescents. Little joyriders. Didn't even have proper tools for it. Or Faith introduced the Skyhook. More than one of those damn fools running through the necks like dumb things.
Right?
The skylines of Columbia.
Yes, skylines.
The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who will hunt them down? Hey you, handy with a rifle?
Sure.
Looking to do your part for Columbia? Well,
Money! Alright, so again we're gonna get 20 points and then 10 points.
the box when they appear, get it up and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy.
Yes. This is more difficult. Although you can spam. Just spam. What the? Okay, that was...
Fine show. Fitzroy. Fine show. Well done, sir.
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna...
Magnificent display of
Great.
marksmanship. The Vox defeated, Daisy Fitzroy slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
So we're gonna do this again, get the 10 points as well, so we can get all the money out of this.
Well, here's a brave fellow. Now, shoot the Vox when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize. I'll Fitzroy.
They're also introducing to you the fact that the Vox Populi are, you know, the bad guys of the story, and Daisy Fitzroy is the bad, you know, the leader of the Vox Populi and all that.
Daisy Fitzroy. Ha! He got the bonus.
You want to stop. So they're giving you a bit of backstory here as well, although it's not very much. So everybody thinks the Vox Populi are bad people. But again, that's kind of easy.
Fox defeated. Daisy Fitzroy slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
So they explained the Vox Populi a little bit, or at least they kind of introduced them.
Skilled marksman. The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who can protect us?
They don't introduce where the Vigors come from.
Hear your voice from the past in the present.
Amazing.
Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone?
What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration, sir.
So they even explained the voxophone to you, the mechanic of that.
Hot dogs, Alexander hot dogs, Colombia's finest, worth every cent.
And then they don't buy it.
Hot dogs, Colombian as apple pie, patriotic as a rifle, delicious as a sweetheart's kiss.
How is a rifle patriotic?
Don't be sad. Alexander hot dogs.
The advances in science and wonder we've seen in our lifetime. Soon enough, Fink and Lutece will be sending folks to the moon.
Wouldn't that be something? Moon people.
Yes, moon people.
Have you used one yet?
Oh my.
I have. Liar. Honest. Nearly blew the windows out of my house.
Right.
Hot dogs right here.
Oh, I don't want hot dogs, bro.
Record a ditty. Recite poetry for your little lady and play it bad infinite.
I usually wait till Fink works out the kinks with them. It's safer that way.
New Vigors. You notice that not many people are actually wielding Vigors, even though they seem to be widely available.
He's bold. He's the amazing handyman. Only in our fair city will you see such amazing feats of technological prowess.
Giant Robot Man. So they're introducing the Robot Man. They don't really explain where he comes from either, although...
Come on down and see the amazing handyman. Is he man? Is he machine? Only Colombian ingenuity could create such an amazing marvel.
Yeah, this game just shows you these crazy things, and they don't really explain any of it.
4 flavors. That many? What's wrong with good old vanilla?
Or rather, they don't explain until much later.
Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Any port in a storm? You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? What port do you call home? What do you mean? What are you trying to say to me? That kid is beating the crap out of that mannequin. There you go, punch it, there you go, hit it. Yes, hit him in the nuts. And this guy is a yo-yo master. Look at him go. Amazing. Also, what passed for entertainment before we had video games? Look at this. He just does that all day long. And he is amused. Poor people, no video games.
Weakness for this ice cream business.
Recession.
Give me one of those.
With just a whisper, they're all ears.
Well, that's needlessly sexual. But okay.
Press to turn machines into allies.
With position equipped, press right mouse to make a machine friendly to you.
What the hell was that?
I don't really understand why you would sexualize. Look at that, she's like naked, her tits are hanging out. Why would you sexualize possession? Because you're literally brainwashing people into killing other people for you. That's what this thing does. How on earth do you sexualize that? I don't know. Try using possession on the ticket taker. I know. So we don't actually have money for the Bucking Bronco, not for a long time. I just find this curious that they would let you buy it, but you don't actually have enough money to buy it. I don't think you can ever get enough money to buy it, neither. Not now, at least. But you can scam this guy.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before. Odd. Always good to have gentlemen of your caliber at our fine fairgrounds.
Right, and the robots seem sentient. That robot seemed capable of intelligent conversation. Again, that's not really explained, like he's only gears, right?
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
You don't get to choose, by the way.
Tails.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
It's always heads. So it's these two again. They were in the boat before, even though you didn't really get to see their face back then.
We won't leave until you do. You have my word on that.
Oh yes, I know. Can I get the coin? No, I can't get the coin. So it's
It
heads.
does show a certain lack of initiative.
Oh, shut up. So it's heads all the time. Again, this is...
Keep this up, I'll be forced to start repeating myself.
No, don't. Please don't. So it's a part of the story. And again, they don't really explain it until later.